Hey, we're back to Pokemon LeafGreen. Right now we're searching this place. I haven't caught a Pokemon here yet. I haven't ran into a new Pokemon yet. We already got a Phanpy. We named it Glitch City, I believe. That was just the last episode. I mean, literally for me about 10 minutes ago, so I shouldn't be forgetting already. Hello, good sir. Would you like to do battle? It doesn't matter if you happen to have the strongest Pokemon. It doesn't mean a thing if you don't know how to use them properly. Suppose there's wisdom in that. You can have like a level 70 Pokemon and not know anything about type advantages. Hey, it's a Tamer! I didn't think we'd see another one of these guys. Tamer Evan. By what? By knowing what to do with your Pokemon, I mean whipping them. Literally. With a big leather whip.
Because, you know, that's not abuse.
And then feeding them a lollipop. Because you feel bad about it later.
And that's how you raise Pokemon. No, don't do that. Don't ever do that.
Yeah, that sounds...
That just sends terrible, terrible messages.
Oh, Lickitung! If I remember correctly, Lickitungs have high special defense, so I'm gonna stomp it. Well, okay. Chap's just on a roll. Chap's like, I'm gonna kill everything here. So my voice is a little low right now. I'm supposed to sing for some episodes sometime soon, because I haven't recorded, actually. At the time that I'm recording this, I have not yet recorded the singing for episode, well, whatever the last karaoke one was. I haven't done that singing yet. I'm gonna do it this weekend while Rosie's gone.
Yep.
And I'm worried that my voice isn't going to be up for it. It's just, I'm getting used to... I think I talked about this. I have a new schedule with my new school where I have a lot more classes than I did at my last school. And I'm just not used to talking this much because I have so many more classes now. Oh, he's just telling me kind of the history of fighting gym trainers that have been... That's interesting. I work to protect the environment. In turn, nature protects me. Is that how it works?
No.
Oh.
Nature doesn't give a fuck. You go out there, try to protect it in the forest, and the bear comes and eats you. Nature doesn't give a shit. Nature's a bitch.
But you know what?
What?
We are nature.
Yeah.
You know, people always make this big distinction between, like, the natural world and, like, the man-made stuff. But isn't the man-made stuff still technically a part of nature?
It's just very altered.
Well, yes, but I mean,
yeah.
We are creatures of this planet, and we made that stuff by things on this planet. It's not like we... it's not like we invented things. Yeah, it's not like we took things out of the aether and like, oh, now we got computers and skyscrapers. We made those things.
Well, like, I mean, those things actually are from... dare I say it, natural sources. I mean, every synthetic thing that we think is synthetic didn't just appear out of fucking nowhere. We took the atoms from things that existed and formed them into these new things. It's still something that exists and is a part of our nature if you go down to the molecular level.
Right.
I mean, any molecular science basically kind of ruins our conception of what's natural and what's not, unless you want to make very defined things, natural and unnatural. But then again, like...
But that's just kind of an artificial, you know, like, classification.
Yeah.
Because we're making it up.
We make up perception as humans.
Exactly, we make up all these classifications based on our perception as humans, but, like, it's still all part of the same planet.
It's really weird, though, because, I mean, like, from our perspective as individuals, it's always, you know, we always think we're special and we're different as humans and the other is what's nature, but like really we're not that special compared to other animals. Other animals there's many highly intelligent species that make tools and can communicate things to one another and, you know, pass on knowledge like we humans do. The only difference is that we kind of did it faster than other animals. Either because we're a little bit smarter or what, but...
Wow, this could be a really great person for me to train against when I have to grind, because she just has a Chansey. Mm-hmm. I can just come up here, kill her Chansey with the physical move of whoever is in the party, and get, like, nearly 3,000 XP each time. That's pretty good. I'll try to keep that in mind.
Back on the natural thing, I love it when people think that humans are the most terrible and sadistic animals
right?
in the world. It's like, okay, do you know nothing about nature?
Yeah,
I mean, killer whales kill things for fun, and otters fucks baby seals to death.
Yeah, have you never seen a Tasmanian devil?
I know, right? Like, okay, so no, we're not the worst. We can be pretty nasty and pretty bad, and we can develop technologies that are really awful, but we're pretty much on par with the rest of nature.
We are capable of sympathy, and not every species is.
No, not at all. But
a lot are, but not everything.
Mammals tend to be that way. Mammals tend to have like the capacity for, I don't know if you call it empathy, but at least, you know, the capacity for compassion towards other animals and altruism, simply because it's a very new but very useful survival strategy. I mean, that's the reason why humans are the way they are, is because we're tied to being social altruistic creatures. I mean, yeah, we're a little bit selfish and we do terrible sadistic stuff to help ourselves out and survive, but you see that in every species.
Yeah. That's not that weird.
It's not that weird, really. It's pretty common. It's a really logical, you know, survival strategy. But, you know, empathy and altruism is also a very great strategy if you're a social animal. But yeah, no, it's just the idea that humans are, they're the worst and they're the most terrible of animals and they're capable of terrible atrocities of their own kind. No.
So are lots of other animals.
It's actually, we're not unique and we're not uniquely horrible. We're just on the same level.
Yeah.
I mean, freaking chimpanzees will kill and eat each other just because of power struggles.
You know what? I'm going to give the King's Rock to Rapidash. Because if I remember correctly, the King's Rock increases, like, flinch chance by, like, I don't know, a certain amount. And so if we combine that with Rapidash's Stomp, I think that does stack and just makes Stomp really, really possible to flinch. So that could be fun. You look strong. Let me battle you, please. Dun, da, 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 da. Cool trainer Leroy Jenkins. Wow, that's a Rhydon. Rhydon! I need to sit on my Lapras. This guy has like 5 Pokemon too. This guy could actually be like really tough. I mean, besides the fact that his Pokemon are 20 levels behind mine. I guess that's kind of the one little wrench in that.
Mm-hmm.
Done it. I don't think Rhydons can have Sturdy. I think they get Lightning Rod and something else. Oh, what's next? Kangaskhan. So let's send out Eagle Raptor. Remember, can Dizzy Punch confuse? Because, like, in some gens it can, and in some it can't. I think it's just in first gen it can't confuse, and I think it confuses in every gen after that. Or maybe it's always confused and I just get it mixed up for some reason. A Slowbro. I really don't have a good Pokemon to deal with Slowbros yet. For now, let's send out Checker Conroy. That's what Checker Conroy sounds like as a Fearow. Or just, I guess that's just what Fearows sound like. They sound like...
Yep.
Well, the Slowbro's not a very good attacker, and he's good at forgetting things. Duh. Okay. Ursaring. I'll just keep out Checker Conroy. The Drill Peck is perfect for that circle on its chest. Right?
Yeah.
That is my target that I'm Drill Pecking.
Yep.
Holy fuck, that hurt. Oh my god. He did a number on Chugga.
Ursa.
Yeah, Ursa.
We got
That's a Ruby reference.
a Ruby reference, yeah. We need to watch more Ruby.
Yeah, we haven't watched any of Season 4 yet.
At all.
I can't remember. I think we might have mentioned that on a video already.
Yeah.
But it still isn't any less true.
I know. Why haven't we started watching it?
We've been busy with other things.
Oh, I guess so. Like watching Balto.
Yeah, you suddenly wanted to watch Balto last night.
Yeah.
Which, you know, I liked Balto when I was a kid.
It was one of those, like, nostalgia watches where you're like, okay, was this as good as I thought as a child?
And the answer was no.
No.
But it wasn't bad.
No.
You know...
I'd show it to my kid.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching it. It just wasn't as good as I remember it being.
It had a lot more adult
What is this guy doing?
stuff.
Dance! Dance! Jancy dance! You join in too! Dance! Dance! Would you like to dance? Yes. Pizza dance? The Chancy dance! 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 A Chancy dance! Whoa! Oh, it heals me!
Would you
Oh,
actually,
dude!
like, go into a house, see a guy dancing, and dance with him?
Yeah, probably. So, wait a minute. So there is a healing house right next to a trainer with a Chansey. This is, like, the best setup for training ever. And a Lucky Punch, but I don't think anyone can use a Lucky Punch besides Chansey. Yeah. Hey, Chansey. Chansey. I'm not going to talk to this guy again because he makes me do the Chansey dance again. But this is an amazing training area because there's Chansey. There's a trainer out there with a Chansey. And then a healing house. This is like one of the best grind spots you could hope for. Alright. I was given the best possible education to become this strong. I don't want to lose to anyone. Can you look up really quick Savalt Canyon and see if there's any Pokemon I'm missing once you're done texting JT?
Oh, this is gonna be a while. I'm texting a lot of stuff.
Well, can you just save the text and check that up really quick? I mean, if you quit out of that, then it'll save the text.
Oh, okay.
I mean, sorry, not to be pushy. I really want to know if there's anything in Savalt Canyon I can capture, even.
Mm-hmm. I've always liked that third eye thing. That, like, Persian has.
This person's actually switching Pokemon. Oh, they knew I was going to use a fire. Ooh.
How do you spell Savalt?
Sevault. Oh, crap. This is a good Ninetales. It knows Confuse Ray. Boy. I'm gonna try it out. I believe in you, chap. Show 'em what we're made of. No! Don't hoof yourself.
Don't hoof yourself.
Grudge. I think, if I remember correctly, that, like, gets rid of PP. If I kill it with Stomp, then I won't have, like, Stomp PP for Stomp. Dun, dun, dun. Yep, Stomp lost all its PP. Big whoop. I'll just go back to the Chansey Dance Man.
You already caught a Fampi, right?
Yes. What else is there? And it has to have the LeafGreen logo on it for me to be able to get it.
Larvitar?
You can get Larvitar?
Larvitar, yeah.
What's the capture rate for it, though?
5%.
5%. Anything else, or is that it?
That's it.
So, okay, I can get a Larvitar, which would be awesome. It's just incredibly rare.
Larvitard. What's the final evolution called?
Tyranitar.
Tyranitar.
Who is a powerful Pokemon. I mean, it's the pseudo-legendary of the game. You know, for Gen 1, it's Dragonite. For Gen 2, it's Tyranitar. Gen 3, they had both Metagross and Salamence. Gen 4 was... oh, how could I forget? I can see it in my head. It's the Shark Dragon thing. What's its name? Everyone loves it. It evolves from Gibble and Gabite. Garchomp. There we go. That was the last part I got of it. I like name every other aspect of this Pokemon except its name. Garchomp. Which actually, I have an EV trained Garchomp. I created it back in 4th gen. You know, before any of those helpful tools like super training and hyper training existed. So I was very proud of it. I actually have a whole 4th gen based EV trained team. In any case, I guess we could keep searching around Savalt Canyon until we get a Larvitar. That sounds like a pain, but then I'd get to name more Pokemon after people. Who would I be naming it after anyway? That's kind of funny. Okay, so the only downside is this guy is like the slowest healing station ever. Because it just doesn't, it's not just the, hey, set down your Pokeballs and da 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 da. It's, I gotta do a whole dance. So that's the downside to this. But I think the upside of it, you know, being next to a trainer with a Chansey is a pretty good upside. Ugh. My stomach suddenly did a weird thing. Salt Canyon Tanobi Ruins ahead. We can catch something in the Tanobi Ruins, and by we can catch something in the Tanobi Ruins, I specifically mean we can catch an unknown. Because that's all that's in the Tanobi Ruins.
Yep.
Oh, you knew that already?
Nope.
Oh, okay.
I'm just agreeing with you.
Well, I'm...
Blind agreements! Only because you're my husband.
Now, does this count as a different place than Tanobi Ruins? If the name changes, does it does?
Dilford.
Oh my god, I could catch
Dilford.
Well, I could catch something different at each one of these chambers if it weren't for the fact they all have the same Pokemon, which is unknown. And no, I cannot catch different letters of unknown and treat them all as different Pokemon.
Why was that temple called Dilford?
Dilford?
Yeah.
I believe they all start with a different letter of the alphabet.
Dilford.
What's wrong with Dilford?
It's a really dumb name for a temple.
Well, what would you name?
God of Dilford! The Cosmic Wonder Temple.
Wow, this is great.
Sparkle Sparkle Cavern.
That's even better. Sparkle Sparkle. That sounds like a Kirby location. Like something you find in... No, because even Kirby, it's all named after food. Sparkle Sparkle Tower.
The
What?
creepiest of temples.
I'm afraid your friend has gone into Sparkle Sparkle Tower. No, not Sparkle Sparkle Tower. Yes,
Oh, God.
I'm afraid so. He may never return.
He'll never come out of that closet.
What?
That was a bad joke.
All right.
It was.
Here, via
Viapus.
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 Viapus chamber. I'm just gonna look around all the chambers. Just because. Do I have to do something to, like, activate the unknown appearing? I might have to do something to, like, activate the unknown appearing. This was the first time where they created the, exclamation mark point and question mark unknown. Because, yeah. I mean, up until now, I mean, in 2nd gen, basically, there were unknown of every, you know, letter of the English alphabet, you know, A through Z. And then in this game, in Leaf Green and Fire Red, they created the exclamation point, and question mark unknowns. A Tentacool, we actually don't have that, but we can't catch it because it's the evolution of something we already have. And with that, we will see you next episode.
Yep, see ya.